Hey y'all. Today we are we are in Dominican Republic, first of all. And so we want to talk to y'all about the resort that we stayed in. We stayed for 3 nights. Initially, we were planning to stay for 4, but we changed our mind and we'll tell you about that. Arriving to the resort. I'm going to let you start with the resort and what it looks like and all that stuff.
In my opinion, the resort it's pretty. I like it. I mean, it's pretty like any other resort you would go to. Yeah.
I think the grounds are nice. It's clean. It's definitely dated. So don't come and think you finna stay in the Ritz-Carlton and you gonna have nice marble floors and a nice marble tub. It's definitely not gonna be that. You can see the room kind of behind us. It's old fashioned, but ultimately it's nice. Like they had toothbrushes in there for us and toothpaste. They had the refrigerator was stocked with sodas, beers, a little bit of alcohol shots, the small bottles. It has an iron. You can't put water in it, so you may want to bring your own steamer or your own small iron if you do have it, and that's a necessity for you.
Robe and house shoes.
We have robe and house shoes in here.
It's robe and house shoes in there.
Oh, I didn't see it. So they do have a robe and house shoes. I didn't see mine, but yeah. So as far as the room and all of those things, you have a balcony. There are no swim ups here. So I'm not sure what I'm not sure what an upgraded room looks like. I will say this is my first time out the country where I've been torn up by mosquitoes. The bugs are bugging, right? A lot of bees on the beach. The beach.
I had really high expectations for the beach. You know, when you come outside, when you come out of town, you want to take your most beautiful pictures on the beach.
Definitely the most anticipated spot for all your footage, right?
Your pictures, yes.
So you can continue on about the beach.
So first we get to the beach. You can't even get to the beach because there's so many bugs. It's bees.
It's the bugs for me.
It's bees everywhere.
It's the bugs for me.
They say they are harmless, but who was gonna trust?
I mean, it's a slew of them. It's not like 2 or 3 little bees, little bumblebees. It's like hundreds of them.
Thousands.
And the beach is relatively small. So if you're looking for a big beach where you trying to do some Baywatch clips, it ain't gonna happen. If you're looking for clear blue waters that make you thirsty, ain't gonna happen.
It's like they got a pond.
They did say it's
connected to the river.
So I feel like it's just a river and they put sand in front of it.
Yes, it's nasty.
But we made the most of it. We took some really nice pictures. You'll see those. And we danced a little bit on the beach.
Yeah. We enjoyed it. Made the most of it.
We made the most of that in what we could. The grounds. We're going to talk about the pools. They have 2 pools here, right?
2 pools. One major pool where majority of the guests are. If you want to party, there's one huge pool.
And then there's a lazy pool. I'm going to call it a lazy pool because everybody there was mature. They were definitely mature. This is a mature resort though.
Yeah.
I'm 36. She is 38.
No, I'm 39.
You're 39 already? Damn.
39.
She's 39. I'm 36. So we a little past like just a party to 4 in the morning stage, but also still want to get out by 7:30. Might be back in the room by 1 and late.
Right.
Like we expect moderate fun. But this resort had 0 fun.
For our age group. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it is very retiree. It gives a retiree vibe. We didn't really meet too many friendly people. We from Memphis, Tennessee. So like day 1 and 2, I was like, hey, how you doing? No one speaks English. And of course, we're in another country. So I don't expect them to speak our language. But even like checking in or asking for little things was really difficult. Nobody spoke the language at all. So that was hard.
The only Americans here.
We were the only Americans here. Even people that looked like us, they were like Dominican, but I don't know how you call it. I don't know what's the proper word, but Afro-Dominican, I guess is what we would call it. Just like Afro-Latino, maybe. Yes. So that was a thing. What else?
The pool parties. Let's start with the night activities. They have something every night. Every night.
Every night.
But you won't want to be no part of it if you ain't.
Unless you're a
60
retiree.
plus.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, I think that's the proper age, 60 plus.
Yes.
Retiree. We did meet a guy from Canada. He was the only friendly person we actually met. He said he was here for 11 days.
Yeah.
And he even was like, he looked like he was about 50 something, in his early 50s maybe.
Yeah.
And he was like, after a certain point, it's just like either it's really dead and you got to go find something to do or whatever. But every night they have something on the main entryway, and our room is like directly across from it.
Yes.
So and when I say activity, they literally get their own staff to act as the band.
They had like an 80s thing. What else they had? They had an 80s thing. Yes. What was it?
It said 80s. It did say an 80s thing.
But it was an 80s thing and some disco,
Yeah, it was like, but it was dead. It was completely dead. Yesterday they had a foam pool party.
We got excited about that.
We got excited.
They have no foam party. I was like, okay.
We thought it was gonna turn up. We thought we were gonna turn up, but you got to remember the crowd that's there. So literally, all for the foam party, they were holding hands in the pool, going in the circle. And that was it. And if you're one of those people that can just blend in and make the best of anything, kudos to you. But unfortunately, we just couldn't get into it because there was no familiar music. I think the only song they played that we knew was a Sierra song. Was it Level Up?
Yeah,
Level Up. Level Up, Level Up, Level Up. That was it. That was the only familiar song I heard. They played some Whitney Houston.
And Michael Jackson.
And they played Michael Jackson. Yeah. And I was just like, who want to hear Whitney Houston? I Believe in You and Me. The food. If you are a picky eater, coming to another country is going to be an experience. For me. Every time. She a little more open than me.
Yeah, I'm not a picky eater. I can find something.
She can find something. But this resort literally had nothing appeasing to either of us. At minimum, at other resorts that we've gone to, we can find burger, we can find pizzas, kind of all around. You can get nachos or, you might find some good fish, This had everything that we had was buffet style.
Everything was buffet style, been sitting out cold. Even when we got excited to see a burger, it like it's been sitting there for days.
And obviously, I know that they bring stuff from yesterday and put it back out because I saw the same nachos that was here since the day we got here. Originally, we came in Thursday. We were supposed to leave Monday evening. But when we got here that first day, I think we gave it grace because we were like, okay, we got here in the evening. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
Right.
When what tomorrow brung, I was like, man, I don't mind that we left Sunday. So we called our travel agent and she made it happen for us, thank God, because I don't know if I would be able to do another day. When we came, y'all, we stopped at... What was the place we stopped to get subs? Potbelly. And was I had never had Potbellies before, but thank God we took a chance on Potbellies. We got us a turkey sandwich with some bacon on it. So we didn't eat traveling, but we got that Potbellies in Charlotte. And our flight from Charlotte to Punta Cana, we had those sandwiches. So when we got here at 5 p.m. on Thursday and couldn't find anything to eat, Lord, thank you for that inventory.
We had half a sandwich.
Lord, thank you for that inventory. We had half a sandwich. So we ate the half a sandwich that day and ate the other half the next day. So that was at least 2 days that we had something appetizing that we knew we would, get that we would enjoy. So bring you sandwiches. If you do plan to come here, you already got a trip planned. Bring you food, pack you chips. All kinds of some noodles. No, you can't pack noodles because you don't even have a microwave.
Some seasoning, at least you can season your food.
Yeah, because nothing has really seasoning to it. So yeah, that's food, right?
Yeah, I mean they do have room service. We did order a burger.
A burger.
It was edible.
Yeah,
it was edible.
It was edible.
We did that. What else? But the pig, the whole pig.
I mean, they had it. That's like a part of their culture. They had like a whole pig
just on
a whole pig and a whole shark
roasted.
Fish. It was a whole shark fish and a pig, and they was about the same size. The pig and the shark fish, and the shark was like
and octopus. They had octopus.
Yeah, they had octopus
rotisserie thing too.
On the rotisserie chicken thing. So that's that.
The activities they have what the dude offered. When we was on the beach, the dude walked up to us and offered the excursions they have. What was it, TC?
The catamaran. The only thing that they had was the catamaran will take you. One of those will take you from 8 to 12 or something like that, and the other one was like 8 to 5 or 8 to 4.
Right.
And personally, it was too long for me. It was $80 a person. And it was one thing where they'll take you to a private beach. I guess to take you to a better beach with blue waters and clear, a bigger, better beach. They would take you there. They would feed you barbecue. You would have drinks on the boat. It was a few stops, but the thing for me, I didn't want to be gone from 8 to 4. I'm not a girl that's gonna be. I don't know how I'm gonna feel at 12. I might be ready to come back, and I got 4 more hours to wait. And then if they ain't feed me nothing, and I got my good inventory sandwich at the room, I need to get back so I can eat. So we didn't do that for that reason.
And then they had the buggy rides too.
Yep, they had the buggy rides.
That was the only two. They didn't have no parasailing,
Nothing.
none of that.
Yeah, the buggy rides are like go-karts, like dirt bikes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the only activities that they had. However, we did, there is like a shopping plaza around here. There was a casino. We went there. We won a little money. I won about $200.
I just want my money back. I lost.
She won her money back. So that was a good thing. They also said that there was a jukebox. What's it called? A disco. A disco, which is a club that's open from 11 to 3. We didn't go, though. So that's on us. We didn't go to see what that was about.
Yeah. And then there was a massage. We went and got massages. They were great. They were wonderful.
That was the highlight.
Yep.
Definitely worth it. And they gave us it for $99.
Yeah, each.
Yeah. So that was good.
Yep.
The staff.
The staff was pretty nice. Everybody was pretty nice.
Everybody
spoke. It's just you when they're trying to have a conversation with you, you don't.
Yeah, we don't know and they don't know. So we just two people that don't know, trying to correspond.
Yeah.
The staff was really nice though.
Yep. And then all the men staff.
All the men look nice. Everybody has
one ugly man
here. Yeah, all of the men look nice. Everybody, even the women, they all their skin's just so clear. I'm like, what y'all use? They was like the sun. Anywho, a little more about the room. Like our TV was messed up. Like the TV looks like it's about to go out. It has lines at the bottom. It's not HD. It looked like something we used to record on in 1999.
Yep.
The lamp was making sounds like it's about to blow up, so we had to unplug that. The shower is amazing.
Either
you don't get a lot of plugs, so bring an extension cord. The shower was the highlight of the bathroom. The water just, I took an hour-long shower every time, so that was amazing. What else?
A little bit more about the room. We do got a little balcony area. If you want to see it.
We do have a balcony. Let's try to turn that so you can see the balcony there. Anything else about the room? There's a refrigerator. There's a safe.
Yeah.
We were right in the front. So if you don't want to hear live entertainment all night, request the room in the back. Because if you in the front, they're going to party from like 7 till midnight. Yeah, you'll hear that from 7 to midnight. And it's not a good earful. It's not a good earful. So that's that on it. And another thing about this resort, there are maybe a total of 4 restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
4 restaurants on the resort. However, there's one of them is a buffet. You can go to at any point to eat, right? All the other ones, you have to make reservations.
A la carte, they call it.
Yeah, a la carte. There's I'm not sure, I think it's Asian. There's a Mediterranean.
The grill.
The grill.
I don't know the other one.
But, we couldn't make reservations. When we made it, they didn't have anything available until Sunday. And it says on a check-in machine on the kiosk that we get 5 reservations. And we really didn't use one. So I'm going to see if we can request some money back because I'm sure that's what you pay for, right? Like fine dining and stuff. And we didn't get to do that once. We did schedule it for Sunday. But again, we are leaving today, which is Sunday. So we're not going to be able to utilize that reservation. So which means we use 0 of 5 of our fine dining experiences. And maybe they would have turned around for us. But again, I don't eat Mediterranean food. I don't eat Asian food. I don't know what I would have found at the grill because the grill that they do have that's open for all the time without reservation, they didn't have anything that I liked. Breakfast is gonna be the highlight of your time here. If you are a picky eater and you want to find some American food, breakfast is gonna be the way that you get your nourishment every day. And after that, good luck.
We can talk about the bar.
They have 2 bars. That's it.
2 bars, and the drinks are good. Our drinks was good.
Mid. Yep.
I filled my drinks.
I did too, but
But the only downfall for me is when you're on vacation, you want to wake up drinking.
Yes.
They don't start serving drinks
to 10:30. Yes, that's a good note.
Yeah.
They don't serve. Also about this facility, there is a shared resort. I think the Bahia Principe, there are different ones, and there's literally another one next door. However, it's what's it called? La Romana.
Yeah.
But La Romana, yeah, I guess that's the name of it. But that one is all inclusive to kids as well. So when you walk over there, do expect to see kids and be around kids. You have a wristband and it works for both resorts. So you can go over there and eat. You can go over there and get in the pool as well. We didn't. It was just a lot of kids and yeah. But maybe the crowd would have been younger because the parents are a lot younger. This is like the retiree one, so maybe we should have done that one. There are a lot of shops, but when we did walk around to the shops that are around the resort, they were closed because it was Good Friday and that's a holiday for them. Yeah, so that's about it. The highlight of my time was my massage and the casino.
In the shower.
In the shower. What about you?
The bar.
The bar? Yeah, I didn't love my drinks. I didn't love anything about it actually. So I'm looking forward to planning our next vacation. And the next review will be a lot more spicy. Hopefully. Until next time.